For as little as $1 per month, you can support independent journalism by supporting Mieum Media on Patreon. That's mere pocket change to support quality local content creation. To subscribe, visit patreon.com/MIEUM Media. Thank you to all paid subscribers for helping to grow Mieum Media and for supporting independent journalism.
Rungs on the ladder, you can seek that. With a free enterprise system, you have the opportunity. But to continue to get paid more for not adding value to an organization,
We're not asking to pay more. We're asking to keep what we have, and they're trying to take that away.
Fair enough. But again, with a free enterprise system, you have an opportunity to do more, to go after and be more.
These people have the opportunity.
Everyone does.
They've worked here for how long?
Everyone does.
It's really sad.
Improve yourself. Learn how to develop better people skills. Learn how to get a side business.
As this defiant man crosses the picket line to enter the grocery store, he might not find what he's looking for. There's empty shelves, no cashiers, no staff in the meat or seafood sections, and no baked goods. This is Stop & Shop, and its workers are on strike. Of your friends and family, how many of them are union members?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't think any of my family members are part of the union. How about you?
Let's see. I think my mom was union, my grandma was union, so was my dad, a few of my uncles, my older brother at one point.
There's a bit of a generational divide here, isn't there? And it's not very surprising, as union membership in the United States is at one of its lowest points ever. Because of this, the recent strikes at Stop & Shop branches are some of the most visible demonstrations from organized labor that many people have experienced in quite some time. The strikes have also become a hot issue because many consumers visit Stop & Shop branches multiple times a week, if not every day, for groceries. How long do you think it's going to go on for?
As long as it takes so that the company agrees to maintain our healthcare benefits, to maintain our pension, and to give us some sort of raise to keep the quality of life and maybe a little bit better that we have right now.
That's Nancy Peshka. She's about to enter her 5th decade of working at Stop & Shop, and she is a part of United Food and Commercial Workers, or UFCW, Local 919. But let's back up a bit. Stop & Shop is a grocery store chain. It was founded in Somerville, Massachusetts in 1914, and has expanded considerably since then, as you can see on this map from 2010. Due to a buyout in 1995, Stop & Shop is now owned by Ahold Delhaize, a Dutch conglomerate. Stop & Shop's workforce is unionized. This is somewhat unique. According to the local AFL-CIO, there are only a handful of other grocery stores in Connecticut that are unionized as well. Last week, union leadership announced their 31,000 workers in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut would be going on strike. Given that Connecticut is home to nearly 100 branches of Stop & Shop, the impact has been felt by many. With the UFCW urging customers to avoid crossing the picket line to shop at Stop & Shop or use delivery service Peapod during the strike, social media was abuzz. Many users were unsure of whether it would be improper to continue to patronize Stop & Shop's in-store pharmacies or bank branches. Here's what Nancy told Mieum Media.
We will stop no customer that needs their prescription medication. I take prescription medication. You know what? They need that. And the bank, it's in the building. There's not a lot of the banks around here that the people use. So yes, they say they're going in there, they're using the bank and the pharmacy, and that's what they're doing.
So what are workers striking about? The issue is pretty complex, but here are the basics. According to the Connecticut Post, among the cuts union members are refusing to accept are hour cutbacks, elimination of Sunday premium pay, no raises over the next 3 years, increased automation, and decreased health and pension benefits. Those on strike also mentioned that they believe Stop & Shop is trying to eliminate full-time workers, so that their workforce will have a higher percentage of part-timers. Workers pointed to the $2 billion profit of Ahold Delhaize last year, and Stop & Shop's $225 million tax cut under the Trump tax plan, as evidence that the corporation is more interested in protecting its bottom line than in the quality of life for its employees.
And I do know they got a big tax break with the Trump administration's, I don't even know how to put that, with his tax cuts, and I understood they were supposed to kick some of that back. from what I understand, Ahold did invest it back in their stores.
However, Stop & Shop management maintains that its new contracts are more generous than what the UFCW claims, and also says a fair new agreement must also reflect the rapid changes and increasing competition that are reshaping our industry, and it must enable us to continue investing in our people, stores, and businesses, as well as in critical technological innovations to ensure our long-term success. But many workers I spoke with are concerned that automation will be used to push employees out of a job.
That's the thing, like, because technology is getting so advanced nowadays, and it's just going to keep going. Eventually, from what I hear, people say like in the next 5 years or so, because with self-automation, with just the grocery stores alone, and because a lot of people are going to be out of jobs. There's going to be like
There's going to be no cashiers.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Industrial Revolution all again. Like, there's going to be a shift. There's going to be like a change, like arrow-wise, technologically-wise.
When I first came here around 2002, I think there were 3 self-checkouts, and I think they're now up to 6 or 7. Yeah. And then with an addition to more the robot, it's clear they're trying to automate us.
In addition to self-checkout kiosks, last year Stop & Shop debuted Marty, a robot designed to detect spills. Workers were not impressed.
Like, I'm sorry, but that thing's useless. It doesn't do anything, you know, and it just detects spills. And the spills it usually detects are like little pieces of paper. And it gets in people's way. I've already seen so many customers want to take their carts, and I've actually seen people take their carts and hit the thing because they don't like it because it's in their way.
Supposedly Marty 2, Generation 2, is supposed to do work that we do, like when it walks up and down the aisles. It's supposed to check the shelves to make sure that we have sale items on the shelves. It's supposed to generate lists. It's supposed to scan the aisles so that it can help the computer do its order. We have automation now with certain things that we do as humans, telling the computer that we need it. Will Marty replace me someday? I don't know.
While the workers I spoke with were fired up to defend their livelihoods, I could sense anxiety over broader questions. Will automation eventually kill their jobs? Will well-paid positions with benefits continue to be phased out in favor of part-time employment? And in a decreasingly unionized country, what does the future hold for organized labor? While uncertainty was abound, everyone I spoke with was certain about how they would be impacted.
You know, I don't blindly follow the union, but this is obviously an issue where what little raise they're offering is going to be offset by what they're going to take away from my benefits, and then my benefits are going to be essentially unusable unless I'm in a car accident or get cancer or something major where I meet the deductible. What they're going, I'm never going to be able to meet the deductible.